なんとなく生きてんじゃないですか。迷ってんじゃないですか。生き生きしたい。簡単ですよ。過去のことを思っちゃダメだよ。なんであんなことしたんだろうって怒りに変わってくるから。未来のことも思っちゃダメ。大丈夫かな。不安になってるでしょ。ならば一生懸命一つのところに命をかける。そうだ、今ここを生きていけばみんな生き生きするぞ。諦めんなよ。諦めんなお前。どうしてそこでやめるんだ。そこでもう少し頑張ってみろよ。ダメ諦めたら周りのこと思うよ。応援してる人たちのこと思ってみろって。あともうちょっとのところなんだから。俺だってこのマイナス10度のところしじみが取れるって頑張ってんだよ。絶対やってみろ。必ず目標達成できる。だからこそネバギブアップ。
Hey guys, how you doing? A bit of a connection issue, but I think we're on. So, hey man. Guys, I wanted to just check in with you, say hello, talk a little bit about an affiliate program that I'm launching for Wealth.inc because, I could have launched another token. I could have launched another shitcoin. I could have launched another protocol that doesn't really give you anything. Maybe I could even dump it for a couple $100K like a lot of founders would have done. But that's not what I wanted to do. That's not how I wanted to contribute. So instead of launching another token in community and having a bunch of people have Hopium, a few thousand people have Hopium over a new token, I decided, why don't I create a group where it's win-win, where everyone makes money and it's like guaranteed that you're making straight cash, and then we work together to succeed. And that's kind of the idea behind Wealth.inc, which is my mastermind. Is like, well, what if we had the power of a crypto community, but instead of trading against each other, we're building things that were making us money. And today I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about, an affiliate system that I'm basically building out for the group. This is an option for those of you that are not in the group as well. So you don't need to be part of the group to be part of this affiliate system, but it does give you a way to make money and refer people in. And so in this presentation, I'm just going to walk through like everything that's inside, how we're providing value to people, and the details of the affiliate program so that you can decide to be an affiliate and refer people in instead of being an affiliate for a token, which is just going to go down for the next 12 months. And you're going to be an unpaid affiliate effectively for that token, right? So this is a better use of your time. I know that only a small number of you will recognize this as a better use of your time. That's just how the world works. Unfortunately, people are stuck in suboptimal patterns all the time, and they don't break out of those patterns, and they can't see things in the correct way a lot of the time. But that's fine. So I'm going to try to get as many of you guys into the correct, what I see as a better way of operating during the bear market. So we can just jump into the next slide here. So think about it. Why do golf memberships go for 100K a year annually, right? Is it because the golf is that good? Is it because the drinks at the bar of the golf club are that good, or the, driving the golf cart around the course is that good? No, it's because basically connections, right? Being on that golf course, it brings you access to people who are like you, who are ambitious, who have money and that want to make money. And that is effectively why those golf club memberships are so expensive, right? And, the way things are going with digital is there isn't necessarily a boys club anymore where you go and you pay 100K and you get into a golf club and you know all the local business owners in the city and you can make, connections for your business. Now it's about digital networks. It's about groups of individuals coming together through shared values and doing business together online and having the trust to do that. And you've seen there are many digital communities that are popping up, right? Masterminds, some people call them private networks. But the point of these groups is really to give you a platform for doing trusted business online, to start businesses, to make money, and to succeed. Because it's always been true that having a strong network has made you a more successful person. even if you took someone who is individually very successful, simply by pairing them with other successful people, they're going to experience more success. So this is kind of a well-known phenomenon, and a lot of people aren't taking advantage of it because they're just unaware of how different you can move when you have a great team around you and when you have people supporting you. But successful people all know this. Successful people hang around successful people. They don't hang around people that hold them back or that don't provide a lot of value. So basically, we're entering a digital world, right? And so now we have these digital golf clubs, these digital clubs where people meet and build businesses together and make money, right? And that's the point of the mastermind, is to have a group of people you can trust. There's a concept that Balaji Srinivasan has brought up that I really like, which is it's called the network state. And the way he describes it is like basically a highly aligned online community, and they have a capacity for collective action, right? The difference between what I'm doing and what he's doing is that he ultimately sees that as a path to crowdfunding territory and gaining diplomatic recognition and becoming a state that originated in the network and became physical. But I think that, it's still extremely valuable to have a network state that doesn't necessarily manifest itself physically and is just a digital, community or state or people who are, mutually aligned, who are working together toward a basically collective goal. So it's what you're seeing now is effectively, these new communities forming, and this is just another way of putting it, basically how Balaji puts it. Another point I want to bring up is that AI is becoming more and more capable. I think I've talked in some of my tweets about how a lot of the software that's written today will be written by AI. Most software companies, I think, are just going to be bundled into a single LLM that serves a lot of your software to you. And so what we're seeing is a bundling with a lot of skills into a single entity. And some things are not going to go away in terms of their value, right? By being part of the mastermind and by promoting the mastermind, you are providing something that's fundamentally valuable to humans and will always be fundamentally valuable to humans, and that is connecting people to other people. So what might have seemed like a somewhat superficial skill, prior to the major push of AI, is actually something that's quite valuable, right? Relative to a lot of hard skills which have just been utterly eliminated by AI. Connecting people is and has always been really a very powerful, basically profession and aim. So just consider that. It seems like, it's just a Telegram group, right? It's just a group of guys meeting up in an email list and a little portal and an application. But this is the stuff that's going to really matter, because you can't go to AI when you need to flee your country. You can't go to AI when you want to start a business and have a connection to a big company or a connection to a contract to service a company through AI. AI is simply a service tool, right? It's like a service-based employee that can complete high-level knowledge work. It can't connect you to the right people. Ultimately, decision makers and other humans are the ones that have the things you want in life. It's never going to be a machine that has that. And so the human element is actually a huge component. And so by adding people to this group, you are actually helping them in a very real way. So I'm just going to go through now some of the things that we do inside, right? So first off, members, they get one-on-one advice from me and the other members of the group on crypto and business, right? So we have, as well as other things like law and design or development. But the point is, when you have 100 people, 109 people now around you who have started companies, they're lawyers, they're surgeons, they are CEOs of companies, right? They've founded crypto projects, they've founded software projects. You have people in all different sectors, right? Manufacturing, engineering. And so you have all those people at your fingertips and their collective knowledge and wisdom. And that's something that everyone enjoys. And then I can also take one-on-one calls from people all the time. So that's kind of the first way that members are getting value, right? In addition to that, now we actually have 109 members. When I made this slide a couple of days ago, we had 107. But we have 4 weekly calls, and the point of those calls is for people to meet up, to network, to showcase their businesses, to showcase their talents, and to connect with other people who have or need talent. And it's also to go over macroeconomics, the crypto market, where we think it's going, which altcoin picks are valuable to us, all of our passive income plays, how they're being managed, how the Etsy's being managed, how the Amazon's being managed, how the crypto stablecoin stuff is being managed, how the AI stuff is being managed. And so we also go over cultural changes we think are happening, societal changes that are happening as a result of AI or other things, how to position ourselves for the future, right? So those calls are a way for us to basically just circle up and see if we can help each other and share knowledge. Inside, people are starting businesses, people are working with businesses, people are partnering with companies. People who have skills are bringing them to companies, and people who have companies are looking for people with skills inside. So, I personally have benefited immensely from this. I have partnerships with multiple members, and we are making money together, right? So when someone joins, they're not just getting all the done for you passive income stuff, but they're also getting, advice, connections from real businessmen, from people who are doing big things, right? As well, we also have a custom portal, which you may have seen, and which I'll introduce at the later part of this slide because it relates to the affiliate system. And in that custom portal, people can promote their businesses, they can list their services. And what I want to have is like a collective economy within the mastermind, where if you need something, you go to the company's page first of the mastermind and you see if you can buy it from another mastermind member, right? Because we want that economic energy to stay within the group, support each other's businesses. And then we get into the passive income part, right? Inside, we have multiple sources of sustainable passive income that are not based on selling crypto, staking crypto, having some crypto inflate like Hex, and your plan is to dump it on other people and hope that more people buy it, right? But actual sources of sustainable income generated from business activity that our teams basically run for you. So that's a lot more tangible than crypto. So another thing I want to mention about those passive income opportunities is I see those as the entry point. I don't see that as the end game, because basically, like, there's so much more to being part of a group like this than just setting up some shops and having someone manage it for you, or setting up some brands, e-com brands, and having someone manage them for you. Like, the connections you can make in here can really change your life. And the connections I've made are a perfect example of that, where I've actually gone to the point of starting some really serious businesses with people inside. And but I need a hook, right? I need to hook you guys in with something. And so I've chosen to hook you guys with the passive income. And it is very good. People are going to be making 2 to 5 or more per month, 5K per month, through these different sources. But I do see that as just the beginning for you, if that's what you really want. So we can go through the passive income opportunities really quick. I want to keep this video to like 30 minutes, so it won't go too long. But so the first kind of passive income opportunity we're doing is Etsy stores. It's $700 to start up the store. It's $1,000 in inventory, and we shoot for 3 to 5K per month within 3 to 6 months. And there's a revenue share with the team, and not my team, but it's my team, but I'm not taking any share from it. Those guys that are running it, they do revenue share with you. The next one's done for you, Amazon FBA. So that takes 8 to 10K plus some inventory. Basically, the FBA team takes 5% revenue share and 30% equity share in the brand. They've done over 100 brands, and they have a 91% success rate. Typical sale is actually 50K on those brands. And then inside, we also have a series of real-world asset protocols that are doing like between 50 and 25% in yield. So you can invest in real-world businesses using stablecoins and get like a real yield back. So it's not volatile in the principle, I guess you could say. And then, of course, we're always hunting for stablecoin opportunities. So if you want to get some passive stable stuff, we have pools that have done as high as 40% APR. We were doing some great pools on Sonic for that. But after the Sonic airdrop, we moved away from that, but still 10 to 18% is totally doable in the world of stablecoins. The final one, and this is one that you really won't see elsewhere, is I have an AI company, okay? And so if you can connect us with businesses that need AI services, then we can cut you in on the deal, okay? Even like a partner program, you're basically like a channel partner. And that could make you a lot of money. That could make you tens of thousands of dollars or even hundreds of thousands of dollars per year if you can connect us to the right business. So we have some big 6-figure deals that we plan to do this year, and that's coming from Mastermind members. So that's something you won't see anywhere else, because I have such an elite AI team with guys from the chief AI engineer from Adobe, former chief AI engineer at Adobe is my AI guy. So we have really, really good guys in infrastructure and AI to do those builds. And to add an enterprise level, this is not ticking around with some plug and play AI app. This is like actually very hardcore AI, I would say. We can do almost anything. And so if you know a company, Mastermind members can basically refer me to the company, and we can work with them and give them commission. So that's something that you're really not going to see anywhere else, I would say. So that's kind of all the value that we're providing in the Mastermind, right? All the different ways members benefit. And I wanted to lay that out so you understand like why you would refer someone into this. So basically, like, now that you have an idea about the value, I'm launching to the community, to the entire DragonX community, Titanx community, an affiliate system. So if you do want to refer people in and get all the value that I just described and more, you can basically sign up for the affiliate system, and go into kind of how that works a little bit. So what you do is you go to the, wealth.inc/affiliate, and you sign up for an affiliate account. And once you sign up, you will see a link, a referral link. Now, when you send people on that referral link, they're going to go and they're going to book on the landing page. And when they book on the landing page, we're going to cookie them, and we're going to know that that referral came from you. I'll take the call, and if that person joins, you get referral commission. It's really that simple. I'm also going to have an affiliate group, so I'll share that out on X just right after this presentation, and you guys can, join up into that group, and we can talk about affiliate and how people are promoting it in different ways. There's already been a couple of Mastermind members that have been sharing their links out. So I'm offering to affiliates basically like $1,000 for every person that joins, and on every renewal you get another $1,000. So if you refer 100 people, you make $100,000 per year, as long as those people re-up. Okay. So there's going to be some affiliates that are, adding tens of people to this group, 10, 20 people, and they're making $10,000, $20,000 extra per year for not a lot of work, and that's what I want. I want to give you guys a way of making some passive income. I provide all the value through my massive set of connections and my set of elite teams that do Amazon, that do AI, that do Etsy, right? And all of my crypto knowledge and the crypto knowledge and business knowledge of everyone in the group. We provide the value. You provide the individuals. You provide the traffic and the marketing. And that's all you have to do. And you make $1,000 on every purchase, recurring revenue for you. So that's kind of the offer, guys. My point is really that, like, you don't need to have a coin to have a community. You can have a community that's built around exchanging real value. It's more powerful than a community built around greed. We can help each other and provide real economic value and support each other to succeed outside of messing around with blank, copy paste ERC20s. Like, DragonX has a huge treasury, and so does Titanx, so that's good, but not a lot of tokens have that, and so people are wasting their time on a lot of these tokens. So if you want to take them away from that and bring them to something better, bring them into this group. I know that's a bit of a departure in thinking for you guys, because you're always thinking like, well, what's next for my crypto bags? Well, inside the Mastermind, we have an entire plan for when the bull market turns around. We have a whole set of tokens. We have a whole set portfolio. It's going to be fine. Like, I'm sure we'll get some 100Xs out of that, but it's not the time for that. Now is the time to actually build stuff and be a productive member of society. So, I would say referring people into this group is a hell of a lot better than referring someone to a coin, especially during the bear market. So this group is a lot more sustainable than a coin. Most coins, they flare up They have a couple good candles, people ape in, and then it's over, right? This community is perpetuating, right? It's sustainable, long-term business relationships, long-term connections, people working together to understand where the world is heading on a longer time frame. So it's better for you. It's better for the members. It's better than promoting a lot of what you guys are promoting or a lot of what's being promoted out there. The same way DragonX is a lot better than a lot of things that are being promoted that have a lot more eyeballs. Marketing's the hard part, right? The hard part is traffic. And so we need to get eyeballs on this, and that's why I want to offer it up to you guys as an affiliate system. Now, the thing is, like, the market's just going to keep dipping. Like, if you look at the Titan-X chart, it's just every single weekly close is lower than the last one. So I don't know why you think that's going to stop. It's not going to stop for months and months and months, based on all historical precedent. So if you're going to bring people in, if you're going to promote something with some chance of survival that doesn't require the unlikely turnaround of a crypto coin. In this case, you'll be defined kind of by what you didn't do, right? Like if you don't do anything, if you don't trade, if you don't try to gamble on coins right now, you're going to be a lot better off. So it's better to be part of this group. Inside, we started multiple passive income streams. We've started multiple business opportunities that are multi-million-dollar business opportunities. We've saved hundreds of thousands of dollars by cutting out bad projects before things got worse. I was saying that as soon as we broke that 50-week, that it was over for a while now, and a lot of members have benefited from staying back and conserving cash. That could have been you, or that could have been someone that you cared about, instead of continuing to DCA into these coins. Now is not the time to DCA into coins. We've gotten people on their first Amazon and Shopify stores, and they're going to make $3,000 to $5,000 per month. Some of the initial stores, I think the first store we started is already at $2,000 per month. So it's happening. Question is, are you going to be part of it? And is it, are the people who you're bringing into this crypto economy, are they going to be into that, or are they going to be into something that's just going to keep going down for the next 6 months? And even though the market has been bad, before it got really bad, we got multiple 2, 3, 5x plays. And we even got a 10x in there. XPX 6900, we got that. We got Farcoin, AIXBT, and a couple other ones that we're still looking at that did extremely well, right? So there's going to be plenty of opportunities to jump into altcoins when that turns in 6 months to a year. And this group will be perfect for that, right? So you're not going to miss that either by being part of it. In fact, you'll probably avoid a lot of pitfalls. So, I'm just basically offering up this affiliate system to you guys. You can go to wealth.inc/affiliate. I'll post it again on X, but my point is that you don't need to just develop your identity around a token. You can develop your identity around providing real value to people. And that is the goal of the mastermind, right? The Telegram group is W Inc affiliate, or you can just DM me directly, WRuser1 on Telegram. Those are the 2 links for the group. Again, I'll share all of this out after this presentation, but that's basically it, guys. I'm offering for you to make money with me rather than just lose money in crypto right now. And then when the market turns, the people in the group, they're going to make money with me with crypto. So that's the plan. Look, if you're interested, just message me on WRuser1 on Telegram, or you can message me on X. And I'm hoping to get some of you guys to come in, help me spread the word, and help save some people from getting destroyed on crypto during the bear market. Hope this is helpful, guys. If you have any more questions, or you want to see the video where I describe all of this in some more detail, you can go to the website. It's wealth.inc. And yeah, feel free to message me anytime. There's also an ebook there. You can go and download that, and you can learn about all the different offers we have. I can actually share that right now. So basically, you know, go to wealth.inc. You can see I'm just describing the offer that I just described to you in very simple words. And if you want, you can get the free ebook. Just put your email in, and you get the passive income methods delivered to you. You can see down here we have some real testimonials. These are real members. You can see there's an actual Telegram account next to them. And yeah, these people are seeing results today. And then what you can do is you can just click on this booking. You can book in, and then, you know, we can chat about the mastermind if you would like to join. For those of you that are doing affiliate, when someone comes in and books, we'll log it here, and you'll basically see. I'll basically see on the back end who referred the person in. So that's just how the basically, you know, booking system works for the mastermind. And the ebook is there if you want to see a little bit more about the offers that I just described. So I hope that was helpful. Again, I guess actually I can answer a few questions here. Hello. We could have passive income again if people would just mint more Titan X. All the stakers would at least. Yeah, but Dragon X is going to eat the staking pool, so that doesn't work. Can you give us a cost breakdown? Yeah, I just gave a cost breakdown. So that's pretty much it. Yeah. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. I think that's pretty much it. Then we have some FUD idiots. These people are stupid and are losers. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks, guys. Hope that was helpful. Bye-bye.
なんとなく生きてんじゃないですか。迷ってんじゃないですか。生き生きしたい。簡単ですよ。過去のことを思っちゃダメだよ。なんであんなことしたんだろうって怒りに変わってくるから。未来のことも思っちゃダメ。大丈夫かな。不安になってるでしょ。ならば一生懸命一つのところに命をかける。そうだ。今ここを生きていけばみんな生き生きするぞ。諦めんなよ。諦めんなお前。どうしてそこでやめるんだ。そこでもう少し頑張ってみろよ。ダメ諦めたら周りのことを思うよ。応援してる人たちのことを思ってみろって。あともうちょっとのところなんだから。俺だってこのマイナス10度のところしじみが取れるって頑張ってんだよ。絶対やってみろ。必ず目標達成できる。だからこそネバギブアップ。